Good morning, children. Welcome back to our online class. I am Joby. I am going to teach you GK. Okay. So, are you all happy? I hope that you all happy. Yes. Do you have interest to learn GK? Yes. I hope that you all are safe at home. Now we can start the class. Okay. Let me start. Already we have completed till page number 42. So today we are going to learn about animals and the types of written communication. So today we are going to learn from page number 43 and 44. Okay, 43 in your GK book, 43 and 44. Okay, first about animals. So you are 8th standard children, is it? You all know about animals, is it? So, animals are major group of organisms classified as the kingdom Animalia or Metazoa. In general, they are multicellular, capable of locomotion and response to their environment and feed by consuming their organisms. Why they are important to us? Animals are our companions, our workers, our eyes and ears, and our food. Is it? We will eat some animals, is it? Yes. So, animals are our companions, our workers, our eyes and ears, and our food. Can you say some animal facts? Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Crocodiles cannot stick their tongue out. Starfish do not have a brain. Only female mosquitoes bite. So we can say many facts. Okay. So now take page number 43 from your textbook GK book. There they have given two parts A and B. First we can fill A part. See the A part. Slot the animal names given in the help box into the right spaces to complete the table. See in that first one, pup. As example, they have given us zeal. So can you say some names of animal which we call that as pup? Babies which we call as pup. Can you say? The first one we can say bat. Is it? Bat. Right there, bat. B-A-T. Bat. The second dash, wolf. Is it? Baby wolves are called pups. Usually 4 to 6 pups are born together. This is called a litter. And the pups in the litter are called litter mates. Pups grow quickly. About 12 to 15 days after they are born, they open their eyes. Is it? Yes. Then the third one, shark. S-H-A-R-K, shark. Fourth one, armadillo. A-R-M-A-D-I-L-L-O. Second one, hatchling. Hatchling, bird. Bird gives young ones, is it? Hatch means what? Cast the young to come out from the egg, is it? So hatchling, bird. Then alligator, A-L-L-I-G-A-T-O-R, alligator. The third one is emu, E-M-U. Next turtle, T-U-R-T-L-E. And the last one is snake, S-N-A-K-E, hatchling, snake. Okay. Then calf. As example, they have given bison, calf, calf. Then camel. Camel also, the young one will call us calf. Is it? Then whale, W-H-A-L-E, whale. Then elephant, E-L-E-P-H-A-N-T, elephant. Yak, Y-A-K. This and all The young ones we'll call as calf. Then foal. Foal. Horse we used to call as foal, is it? Next box. Zebra is a T-B-R-A. Zebra. Wild ass. W-I-L-D-A-S-S. Wild ass. Mule. M-U-L-E. Mule means what? Koveru Kaludai. Is it? Mule. The last one is donkey. Donkey also we'll call the young one as foal. Okay. So that we can write. Okay. So you write there and fill the box. Okay. Then B part. Choose the right answer to complete the facts on the emperor penguin. First one. Emperor penguins breed annually during the dash winter from June to August. So you want to select the choice, that is Arctic or Antarctic. Which is the correct answer? Antarctic. Okay, Antarctic. The common breeding ground of penguins is called a dash. Rookery, rockery. Rookery, R-O-O-K-E-R-Y. You tick the correct answer. Next, the nest of eggs is called a clan or clutch. Clutch, C-L-U-T-C-H. The female or male that goes to sea while the female or male incubates the egg. First dash, we should write female, is it? The female goes to sea while the male incubates the egg. Then, fifth one, the eggs of an emperor penguin are elliptical. What's that? Pear shaped. So that if an egg falls off the feet of a parent bird, it will roll in a circle away from the parent. In a circle or away from the parent? In a circle. What's the answer? In a circle. Sixth one, the female or male fasts throughout the incubation until the mate returns just before the chick pipes or hatches, living off reserves of body fat or feathers. So first dash, the male, okay, not female, male fasts throughout the incubation until the mate returns just before the chick pipes or hatches, living off reserves of body fat, not feathers, fat. Next, wise owl says, elephant have the longest gestation period of any mammal. How much it is? 22 months. A joey, a baby kangaroo, is about the size of a jelly bean when it is born. Typically, octopus mothers guard their eggs for several months, a period of time where they do not eat or really move, and after their eggs hatch, the mother die. See, this a wise owl says also you want to learn from that also one words they can ask, okay? So you want to get ready. So learn this page number 43, okay? About animals. Next we are going to about types of written communication. Types of written communication, that is from page number 44, okay? So writing as a form of communication has been a tradition as old as the oldest civilization in the history of humanity, where it is merely to record the information for the reference of later generations or better expression of oneself. Writing has always been an excellent form of communication. It has evolved a considerable measure. Writing is now used as an extensive form of communication. It has even developed into various types depending on the need. Any type of interaction that make use of written words can be referred to as written communication. Written communication and oral communication are the two basic types of communication. While verbal communication is effective, written notification is considered formal in most cases. In the modern world, it has become a necessity. Different forms of written communication that are used often in business and or effective or memos, bulletins, electronic mails, jobs, descriptions, reports, employees manuals, etc. Okay. As we can see about types of this communication, written communication. Okay. Types of written communication. The first one is transactional written communication. It refers to those written communications where a message is sent to get a response from the reader. It includes requesting a meeting, asking a favor, or a quick clarification. The sender can choose to tone and voice because ultimately they will receive a message back. The best medium for this is usually as an online medium. It is the fastest medium and thus most appropriate for transactional written communication purposes. The second one is informational written communication. So, the second one is informational written communication. See, it includes the sender delivering a message for the benefit of the receiver. It is less dependent on the reader and thus no response is required here except in case the reader has some queries or doubts. It can be done through offline or online channels. Examples of this can be an email or a memo sent to an individual or a group. This is called informational written communication. Then the third one is instructional written communication. Instructional written communication. It gives the receiver instructions or directions regarding a specific task. Thus, these messages should be detailed and easy to understand. It includes the basics, which is also a good idea to give the receiver a clear and thorough understanding of the topic. The format has here is more important than the method. Step-by-step instructions along with making use of bullet points or numbering phrases is always advisable and a great idea. Shall we see some advantages? There is no need to deliver the message in the spur of the moment immediately. It can be edited and revised several times before delivering it. They provide the receiver with ample time to review the message thoroughly before replying as well. It provides a permanent record of the messages and information exchange. They are easy to track and to study later. Disadvantages in the sense instantaneous replies and feedbacks are not possible as is in case of oral communication. It sometimes leads to frustration and uncertainty in the business. These messages take more time to compose as well as more effort and skills. Okay, so this is about written communication. Okay, so now we can take page number 44, not 144, 44, and we can write the answer in the book. Take page number 44. In that A and B two questions it is given. First question, a notice is a displayed sheet or placard giving news or information. Check the quiz given below on other forms of writing by ticking the correct answer. A letter or advertisement which is distributed to a large number of people is a dash, circular or report. The answer is circular. A memorandum is a written message in business. It is also known as memo. That is memo. A summarized record of a meeting is called minutes, hours. That is minutes. An account written by a person of their life and experiences is a memoir newsletter. The answer is memoir. My Family and Other Animals by Gerald Durrell is biographical, autobiographical. Autobiographical. The Diary of a Young Girl by Annie Frank is a journal or journalist. Journal. Grey Anatomy for Students is a textbook or religious textbook. How to Win Friends and Influence People is a reference book, self-help book. What's the answer? Self-help book. Inside the Whale and Other Essays by George Orwell is a book of fiction or non-fiction. Non-fiction. A newspaper article expressing the editor's opinion on a topical issue is an editorial or edition. Editorial. Match the words that appear on the front page of a newspaper to their correct description. First one, logo. You all know about logo, is it? Yes, that is the emblem or symbol, is it? Next, so logo match it emblem or symbol. It is given in E. Next is 2, headline. Headline. Headline means what? That's the title, is it? So we can match D, a title given to a story. Headline, a title given to a story. Third one, dateline. 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 What is given in the newspaper? The date which is given, is it? That is the A option. The location and or date of the story given just before the article begins. Okay, that is the dateline. Then byline. Byline, name of the reporter. The name of the reporter, that is called what? Byline. Then lead, that is the first sentence of a news story. Then jump line means tells the reader where on which page the article continues. Caption, last one, typed text under photographs explaining the image. Okay. Then Wise Vowel says the Oxford English Dictionary first included pen pal, which year 1931, truly marking an increasingly globalized world. Pen pals originally referred to people who corresponded with one another over vast differences, often as a way to learn about different cultures, languages, countries, etc. Okay. So today you learn this 2 lessons, that is about animals and types of written communication. Okay. Learn thoroughly these 2 lessons. Then it is easy for the test to write. Okay. So learn, read again and again 43, 44, page number 43, 44. Learn thoroughly. Okay. Thank you children. Thank you.